Welcome to Art with Mrs. Cap, where we are going on a journey through the world of art and the many histories and cultures that influence it. Whether you're a kid or a kid at heart, wanting to learn more about the art world, this is the podcast for you. So join us as we journey through art with Mrs. Cap. Imagine just another day of playing outside, playing with your friends. You're playing soccer or catch, whatever, pickup game you're playing for the day. And the ball gets past you and rolls into an opening in the earth. You and your friends are like, hey, this looks like an adventure. Let's go check it out. So you, your friends, your dog, you walk in. You just happen to have a lantern or a flashlight with you, or maybe you come back later with a flashlight. And as you get further into the cave where you run out of daylight, you begin to see images on the wall. Images of things you've never seen before, or images that kind of make you think of something you did in preschool or kindergarten. Almost stick figure-like or like hand painting. Images that will forever change the history and the course of our understanding of the world we live in. Wow, can you imagine? That is exactly how many of the cave art discoveries we see today took place, by complete accident. Yet, they forever changed our understanding of human history. 60 years ago, such a discovery took place on the Indonesian island of Sulawesi. But at the time, it was thought to be only 10,000 years old. It wasn't until recently, in the last decade, that modern science and new testing of pigment and so forth has allowed us to learn that the cave art in Liang Tempuseng is the oldest known work of figurative depiction, as it is believed to be 40,000 years old. 40,000! 4 times what they originally thought. Wow. The image you see, which is by Maxime Aubert of Griffith University in Australia, who was part of the team that was testing and researching this in recent history, shows the oldest dated hand stencil in the world, the oldest one in the world, and possibly the oldest figurative depiction in cave art, as we see a creature called the female babirusa. Babirusa is like a hog-like animal that is also called a pig deer. Isn't it interesting that 40,000 years later, much of our art and what we depict, especially at a young age, has not changed? Wow. How many of you recall tracing your hand or painting with your hand and even painting your pet or your favorite animal? Isn't it amazing that after all this time, our ties to our ancient ancestors are still very evident, even after many millennia? Even after all the technological advances that we've made, we still make art like our ancient ancestors. How cool is that? We hope you enjoyed today's podcast. Be sure to subscribe and check out more episodes as we travel through the world of art and art history to have a better understanding of our own ties to the culture and history of humanity.